Rebels will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. And
going for a big play right off the bat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire now on second down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Ready to fire from the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Finds a crease at the 20. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
He doesn't need it anymore. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay. I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Kansas State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right. doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Run the gun. The running back has it. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking down the middle. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This offense has a second down plan. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Finds his man. It's Duggan. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun. Looking to throw on 3rd down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll run play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Grab near the marker. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Duggan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the back. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this because it
lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Fast motion from the offense. He's going to pass. He uncorks one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll try to pop the draw. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Wide out in motion. He's looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. At the 40, there he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Going to the running game. Discards a man. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll leave it with him. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 3rd down play from the gun. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They run the reverse. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you hit the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to TCU. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, big juke to get past. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. Dances away from one. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. At the 20, he's got space. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll give it to the back. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the right. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Luck. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for the offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Quarterback now breaking the field. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, Give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Heaves it on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Power football with the run. Still running at the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes a connection. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over BYU.
He finds a dead spot in the middle.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Gets it out fast. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to go up top on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. caught in the backfield. It's Luck. They get him down after he makes the catch. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He's loose on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arizona State. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
On to attempt the try. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They feed him again. At the 45 on its way. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying now. Try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Softened them up with a run, now to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Makes his connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. He's going to run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And that one will give them the lead. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Pulls and fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Sun Devils are on the move. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Got his man on the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll go to the ground. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Middle Tennessee is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Got his man downfield. And he breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
He goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Arizona State.
Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Trying to pound their way in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They keep attacking through the air. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've got the lead here in the 4th. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense set on 1st down. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Barnett. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Arizona State, 34.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. A new set of downs after the completion. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads it left. It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry up.
First down for the offense.
Using the quick game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running it to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Pocket starts to collapse. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Quick pass on the fly motion. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
And that's a moment defensively you just got to have it, right? 3rd down, you've got to get a stop. And what's even better than that is you get them out of bounds so you've stopped the clock. That is perfect now. You're now giving your offense an opportunity to come back on the field, march the ball, and hopefully get you the win.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Wants to throw on 1st down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He finds a soft spot in the middle. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. He's looking to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Trying to get to him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it set up on the outside. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a shot. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field.
They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking it and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops.